Thanks for staying with us at STL Live. I'm Sarah Thompson, and this segment, my guests are Eliyah Grimes-Jackson, a fourth grader from Jefferson Elementary, and Theresa Hopkins, a visual arts specialist at Jefferson Elementary and Jefferson Art Academy. And I should also say that you are one of the winners of the MetroScapes art contest, so congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you so much. Thank you both for being here.
Of course.
We did that first segment where we kind of set the stage talking about what Arts in Transit does in the St. Louis area, and then the MetroScapes art contest. And now here we are, you as a winner. I would love for you to tell me a bit about the work that won. We've got a picture of it. It's called Cakes. Is that correct?
Yes.
So tell me about this piece. We're going to put up a picture of it as well. What was sort of your inspiration for this piece? Were you thinking about food that day?
No. I was looking in this art book, and I was flipping all types of pages, and I found this one picture that I loved the most out of the book. So I wanted to use it, and I did.
And so that was a picture of cakes?
Yes.
And so what about the colors? I love the colors that you used in the pictures, a lot of pastels and the browns. Was that just because that's what came to mind, or it's what cakes are supposed to be, or you just like those kind of colors?
Well, in the picture, it was those type of colors, so I decided, well, I want to use those colors.
Yeah. And how cool is it that your artwork is going to be around the city on bus stops? Is that not the coolest thing?
It is.
What do your friends and family say?
I bet my friends are really jealous of me.
I bet they will too. Your name is going to be plastered around in different locations. Theresa, this is great. I want you to kind of tell how you got involved and tell me a bit more about the students actually entering in the contest.
Right. Well, it began because we were actually going to participate in one of the bus painting programs that they have. And Beyond Housing and Normandy in the fall had an arts and culture fest where the bus came and we painted. And I went online to find out more about that and found out that the deadline for MetroScapes was coming up, and I knew I wanted to apply for this particular program. And I'm like, man, I need to see if the kids can apply, because in the past it had been for adults only, and they had just opened it up to all ages. Mm-hmm. So I contacted David, and I'm like, look, we got to figure out how to apply, and I need to be the person to apply for these kids. How are we going to make this work? So we figured it out, and I entered 12 of our students, and 2 of them ended up winning.
That's fantastic. And we should make a note too, you yourself are an artist, and you also entered as well. Not that I'm trying to bring out that you did not win.
Absolutely.
But I mean, isn't that fantastic that you as an artist, a professional artist in St. Louis, can enter into the same competition as your students?
Yes, it's great.
Yeah, and how did, just in general, how did they sort of approach the whole process, knowing that this might be artwork that's going, well, it is artwork that's going on at bus stops?
Well, actually, it was really early in the year for us, so we hadn't produced a lot of work. And I keep an archive of things that they've done in the past. And each year they do a painting series, so I keep those. And I had pulled hers from the previous year and entered it, and as well as the other students who had done some portrait work as well. Mm-hmm. I think Tyler Carlos painted Maya Angelou, and that was the other one that was selected.
As an artist, I want to ask you, we touched on this in the first segment, the importance of sort of public art and sort of getting visual art outside of a gallery, in this case outside of a classroom. Where do you think, or tell me your idea of the importance of that in sort of making art seen by millions?
It's something that I'm passionate about. I do a lot of mural work in St. Louis. I've probably painted about 50 or 60 murals around town. And it's something that I try to expose them to. And it's a way for you to, if you go to a gallery, a set audience is going to see that work. If you have your artwork out in public, people are going to be going by that all day long. It's like a mobile gallery, and it's really something that exposes them a lot better.
Well, I'm going to end on this note. What do you see in your future ahead? Do you want to just keep making more paintings? Do you want to be an artist?
I want to grow up to be an artist and a woman who is educated all her life, and probably one day walk the red carpet.
That's fantastic. That is fantastic. And you will. And I think that is great.
For sure.
And I want to thank you for taking time out of your schedule to be here today. I really appreciate it. And thank you as well, Theresa.
For sure.
We've got the information there for you on the screen. Go check it out. You can go to the website and actually see all the winning artwork that was selected, the final winners that were selected. It's artsintransit.org. You can learn more as well about their programs. There's the Metro Lines that we briefly talked about. That's the poetry and literary programs. MetroScapes, which is what we talked about today, for artwork at bus shelters and bus shelter environment, and then the Art in Motion program as well. But again, more information, go to artsintransit.org. But don't go anywhere. We're going to have more STL Live right after this. Please stay with us.